Welcome back to Turner Tools, EdTech tips and tricks to help you work smarter, not harder. Gmail. Gmail is interesting. Although no folders exist in Gmail, labels do. These function very similarly to folders. What types of labels do you want to use? I'm a big fan of filters, which bypass my inbox and put items in their own label. I use this for newsletters and Google Classroom especially. I found that the amount of notifications I was receiving was overwhelming. That was after I had turned off most of my notifications. I did want to get notified when a student posted a comment. However, being a librarian, I was a member of a lot of Google Classrooms, not all of which I needed to play an active role in at all the time. Managing all of that information is challenging, so I would create labels. Creating labels can be done in two ways. You can select messages you want in a particular label, or go to the gear icon, select all settings at the top, then go to Labels. If you scroll down, you will see a button on the left that says Create New Label. You can create top-level labels and sub-labels. I have done that with my PD label. You will also notice that I use emojis to help me visually recognize the labels quickly. You can get these emojis in a couple of different ways. I find the easiest way is to go to the website Emoji Copy. Thank you, Tony Vincent, for cluing me into this fabulous website. You can search and then click on any emoji that you want. Click the copy button. Then paste it in the location that you want to use it. Bam! Emojis everywhere. An additional feature that has been key to my sanity has been filters. Filters help me keep organized and my inbox is not as overwhelming. It allows me to break up those emails I get each day. It does take upkeep to create a calm inbox, but it is worth it for my own workflow. Upon starting this new position, I discovered that the spam filter for my BOCES email was insane. If a librarian in a district that I helped emailed me, it would always go to my spam folder. I was constantly looking in my spam folder, and that's just not a place that I want to be. So even though those domains had been whitelisted with Google, it boggles the mind as to why they were continuing to be filtered into the spam folder. But I wasn't going to live with checking my spam folder 1,000 times a day. So I have created a filter that will force any emails from the domains in the OCM BOCES region to automatically go to my inbox, not sit in my spam folder. To create a filter, you need to go to the search bar and click the settings or advanced search icon at the far right of the search bar. You will need to search by something. This could be at googleclassroom.com, which is the email address of Google Classroom. It could be a specific email address. In the case of Ditch That Textbook, it is matt@ditchthattextbook.com. In addition, it could be something from your spam messages. I am always sure to use the from line to add items to be filtered. Has the words means that it could be anywhere in the message. You can use this search for filters, but also in general searching in your email. I find the date and has attachment feature helpful when searching. So once you've put in your search items for the filter, you are going to click Filter. On this screen, there's a lot. You will need to decide if you want the item to skip the inbox. The items that I usually click are skip the inbox, apply the label, and select the label that you want, or create a new one on this screen, never send to spam, and also apply the filter to whatever number of matching conversations. This last one means that all conversations you have previously received will be added to the label and moved. You use the same procedure to stop items from going to your spam folder. However, in this case, I would select never send it to spam and also apply filter to matching conversation. You can also create routines that will automatically send someone an email if the email contains specific information. For example, if someone sends you a question in email with the words Chromebook and not working, you could automatically send them an email on how to clear their cookies or cache. If someone sends an email that has the words database and passwords, You could have an email automatically sent with the information about your databases and how to access them. Not only did I set up routines, but I also set up templates. If I am always emailing the same information, it makes it much easier to have a template I can insert into the email. I did this for clearing the Chromebook cache a lot. Updating and clearing the cache seems to fix a multitude of Chromebook and computer issues. Not to mention not having 100 tabs open. If only I could follow that rule myself. To set up a template, you need to toggle it on under Settings. So let's go to the gear icon. Then see All Settings, then Advanced, and click to enable templates. Now, compose the email with the content that you want in the template. This can be a few sentences, several paragraphs, a link to a video, and so much more. Do not include your signature, as this will be added when you actually send the email. When you are finished, click the three dots in the bottom right-hand corner of the Compose email screen. Click Templates, Save Draft as a template, then Save a new template. Give it a name. Now when you want to use it, you will compose your email and then click the three dots and select the template. It will insert the text you created previously. This saves time and keeps you organized. Another nice feature of Gmail is the ability to snooze items. Perhaps you want to keep something on your radar, but you don't really need to do anything until a specific date. This is where the snooze button comes into play. Perhaps you have a Zoom link that you will need in 2 weeks. You can snooze that email and it will return to your inbox as an unread message on the date that you type in. Once you select the message, you can see the snooze button here. Yet another feature I am a fan of is the task list. You can actually attach emails to your task list. This is extremely helpful when you need to complete an action. Not only can you add items to the task list, but you can also attach an associated email. Here's how you do that. Click the message, then click the task button in the top toolbar. There you go, it's added to your task list. Another item to help your workflow is to choose the type of inbox you want to see. Do you want all of your unread messages to be first? Do you want important messages in their own section? Note that Google decides what is important. You can have 3 different views. The first is default, and this means that you will see any attachments as links under the message. Comfortable gives you a little bit more space but does not include those attachments. And compact makes each message as close together as possible. You can see compact on my screen here. This is what I see so that I can see the most amount of messages without scrolling. There are 6 different types of inboxes. Default is your customizable inbox. Important first is chosen by Google. Unread first shows all messages that are unread regardless of priority. Priority inbox is also customizable and gives you inbox sections such as important, unread, starred, everything else, and a particular label. You can customize what these sections are. You could create one based on a label, such as Google Classroom, or a particular newsletter. My personal preference is unread first, as I have found that I miss messages when I use the others. I am currently trying out the priority inbox with my unread emails on the top. We'll see how it goes. You can also use a reading pane, which is much more like email used to be. It allows you to split the inbox to the right or below the inbox to show the email. Lastly, you can choose to have conversation view on or off. This threads your email and was revolutionary when Gmail did it, but now for many of us, it's old hat. Thank you for tuning in to Turner Tools. Remember to like and subscribe. I hope you learned something new to help you make awesome happen. Have a fabulous day.